सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्हृद्यस्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्त वेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं नमस्तोऽन्यत् इति मे निश्चिता मतिः। Page 54, topic 91. सच संस्कारः बन्धाध्यासेऽपि घटते अहङ्कारादीं निखिल अनात्मवस्तुजातम् तज्ज्ञानं च बन्ध इत्युच्यते। इदं च प्रत्यगात्मविलक्षणम् बन्धरूपम् अनात्मवस्तुजातम् रज्जुसर्पस्वप्नेन्द्रजालादिवत् स्वप्नेन्द्रजालादिवत् यदा प्रतीयते तदेवास्ति। अप्रतीतदशायां तस्य सत्ता नास्ति एवेति वेदान्तसिद्धान्तः। In the last class, I introduced the Drishti-Shrushti Vada, in which Vada the philosopher or the Nischal telling that Drishti means I see, therefore Srishti, it exists. Drishti-Srishti Vada is a Vada where they talk about the existence of the world because I am seeing it. I see, therefore it is called Drishti-Shrishti Vada. This Vada is called a profound Vada. This Vada has got validity. It is discussed by all scholars. To reveal their scholarship, they use this Vada. Drishti Srishti Vada. Therefore, Nischala call it as Praudha Vada. Praudha Vada. And he says Swavidvatta Prakatana Vada. Swavidvatta means their own scholarship. They want to show or publicize. Swavidvatta Prakatana Vada. Drishti Srishti Vada. What we saw in the last class about this? Trividha Satta Vada is normally accepted by all systems of philosophers. Trividha Satta means there are three orders of reality. There are three orders of reality. Trividha means three types. Satta means reality. Trividha Satta. Vada means argument. People who talk about there are three types of realities. You know what are all those realities? Absolute reality, Paramārthika Satyam. Relative reality, Vyāvaharika Satyam or Vyāvaharika Satta. Then Pratibhasika Satyam, projected reality. Pratibhasika Satta. These three are called Trividha Satta Vada. We the Vedantins heavily use these three types of Satta realities. But some philosophers, they talk about adhyasa, error, erroneous perception. Our discussion is that only. Is adhyasa in superimposition or error? Erroneous perception happens or not? We are establishing, that is Nischala establishing, adhyasa is possible, erroneous perception is possible. Regarding this erroneous perception, that is, erroneous perception is called here adhyasa. Regarding this adhyasa, many philosophers give their own opinion. Every philosopher talk about erroneous perception, wrong perception. They have their own way of presentation of adhyasa, erroneous perception. This Vada, Drishti Srishti Vada, is given here in this whole 91st topic we are seeing from past 3 classes. I introduced 2 classes before, and I was discussing about this adhyasa in the last class also. So Trividha Satta Vada, 3 orders of reality. But Nischala want to talk about Dvividha Satta. There are no 3 types of realities. There are only 2. Dvividha Satta. How he converted 3 into 2? 3 tire into 2 tire. He converted. How is it happened? What he did, in Trividha Satta, Paramārthika Satyam is Atma Chaitanyam, Brahman. This Jagrat Prapancha is Vyāvaharika Satyam. And Swapna Prapancha is the dream experience, dream world, comes under Pratibhasika Satta. So we have categorized 3 Sattas. For each Satta, one example. Atma Chaitanyam, Paramārthika Satyam. Jagrat Prapancha, what we are experiencing is Vyāvaharika Satyam. Our everyday dream is Pratibhasika Satyam. Very nice to accept this, and we are very happy also. But this Dvividha Sattavadi, what he does, he takes this Jagrat Avastha also, Jagrat Prapancha also into Pratibhasika Satyam. Nischala, all Praudhavada argumentators, Drishti Srishti Vada, those who are profoundly want to establish, they take this Jagrat Prapancha, Vyavaharika Satta Prapancha also into Pratibhasika Satyam. There is no Vyavaharika Satyam at all. There are also Vedantins. We are not negating them. We are not refuting them. There are also Vedantins. They establish that Jagrat Anubhava, Jagrat Prapancha is also another type of dream, as Gaudapada Acharya says in Mandukya Upanishad. So, Pratibhasika Satyam, there are two types of Pratibhasika Satyam. Jagrat Prapancha also one type of Pratibhasika Satyam, and Swapna Prapancha also one Pratibhasika Satyam. So not two types, but they both come under Pratibhasika Satyam. What it means, what you are seeing now, your class, all your experiences, they are also like another dream, but very difficult to accept. It is not appealing for many people. I said this is very difficult to accept for people. Therefore, Shankaracharya also does not emphasize this Dvisattavada. Trivida Satta only he continues on all his teachings. If you don't accept this Dvivida Satta, your moksha is not going to be afflicted. In Trivida Satta also, you will get moksha. But this is possible, Dvivida Satta also. How is it possible? He wants to establish. Having said this, then I introduced another point in the last class about Adhyasa. Adhyasa is erroneous perception. Example, Rajju Sarpa. The Rajju Sarpa, rope snake Drishtanta we take. That rope snake Drishtanta, two parts are there. Arthadhyasa and Jnanadhyasa. Do you remember those words? Vishaya Rupa Adhyasa, Arthadhyasa. Rope snake. Unreal snake is called rope snake. Rope snake, Rajju Sarpa. Seeing the snake upon the rope, taking the rope as snake alone, is called erroneous perception. It is called Arthadhyasa. Artha means object, Vishaya. Part 1. In Adhyasa, this is part 1. First Arthadhyasa. Then what comes? After seeing the snake, I get the knowledge, this is snake. This is snake Jnanam, Anubhava. Once that Anubhava comes or Jnanam comes, it is called Jnanadhyasa. So Adhyasa, there are two parts. One is Arthadhyasa, another is Jnanadhyasa. Up to here we saw in the last class. Arthadhyasa is Vishaya Rupa or Vishaya Rupa Arthadhyasa. Jnanadhyasa means Vritti Rupa, in the form of thought. Jnanam is always in the form of thought only. Therefore, Vritti Rupa Adhyasa, Vastu Rupa Adhyasa or Vishaya Rupa Adhyasa. Now, further we have to go into the deeper aspect of this Adhyasa analysis. Then only you can understand the whole topic which we are going to read next. What is that? Arthadhyasa and Jnanadhyasa, that rope snake, you cannot establish it is there really. You cannot establish it is not there really. Sat iti na vaktum shakyate, because once you switch on, it will disappear. Asat, it is not there totally also, you cannot say, because you are seeing. In Sanskrit, I said, Satchet na badhyeta. If that snake is real, it cannot go just like that by switching on the light, it will not go. If it is real, Satchet, if it is real, na badhyeta, it cannot be negated. It is unnegatable. Satchet na badhyeta. Asatchet, if it is not really there, asatchet na pratiyeta, I would have not seen at all. If it is not there, I would have not seen at all. But here the condition is, it is appearing, at the same time it is negatable. Badhyeta. It is satchet na badhyeta, asatchet na pratiyeta. I would have not seen it if it is not really there. If it is really there, I cannot negate it. It is unnegatable. Therefore, satchet na badhyeta, asatchet na pratiyeta. Therefore, it is not sat, it is not asat. It comes under sadasat vilakshanam. Different from sat also, asat also. Therefore, we give another name, sadasat vilakshanam. This is revision, okay? Revision itself sometimes looks like a fresh class. Then what Nischala want to say, to talk about the existence of that object, erroneous perception, mithya vastu, jnanadhyasa is there. To experience it, arthadhyasa must be there. Arthadhyasa alone cannot exist independently. Rope snake alone exists independently. Someone should see snake upon the rope, or rope snake individually, independently exist. Think. Rope snake, even though I am not seeing, rope snake exists. Can you say? Someone should get the anubhava of rope snake, then only we can talk about the rope snake. Rope snake, mithya anubhava is required to talk about the existence of that rope snake. It is not having swatantra satta. Who? Not real snake, park snake. Rope snake. A rope snake, anubhavam vina, no one can establish the rope snake. To talk about the mithya, bhranti, jnanam, rope snake, one must have that jnanam when it is there, arthadhyasa. Arthadhyasa vastu cannot exist without jnanam. Jnanam cannot exist without rope snake. What jnanam? Rajju sarpa jnana. Rajju sarpa anubhava. Rajju sarpa anubhava. Kashtama irukilla koncham. Rajju sarpa anubhava, rope snake experience must generate vritti. Rajju Sarpa Jnanam. Rajju Sarpa Jnanam preceded by Rajju Sarpa Drishti. Rajju Sarpa Drishti must be there first. First I must see the false snake. False snake irundada false snake jnanam varum, real snake angara jnanam varum. False snake alone appears as real snake through vritti. Without that false snake, can I get that vritti? So my vritti of false snake depending upon the false snake, vastu. The vritti or thought about the false snake, jnanam anubhava, depending upon false snake. So false snake cannot exist independent of my Rajju Sarpa Anubhava. So Rajju Sarpa Anubhava comes only when there is Rajju Sarpa appearance. Rajju Sarpa can be established only when there is Jnanam, here Anubhava Vritti, Rajju Sarpa Vritti. Therefore both of them are mutually depending on each other for their existence. Simple விஷயம் தான். புரியுறதா? False snake, to talk about that I require false snake knowledge. False snake knowledge is depending upon the false snake. False snake is depending upon the false knowledge. புரியுறதா? Therefore both of them are false. Vritti also false. In adhyasa, arthadhyasa also wrong, because it is adhyasa. Is it not? What is adhyasa? In 44th page we saw there, I left that tippani, because we are not seeing the tippani. You can see that 44th page tippani number 1. Just I will read whatever I said, it is there, okay, in your book. Have you got that page? Look into that. Adhyasaha nama atasmin tadbuddhihi. This much I read at that time. But full I have not read, but I said, explained about that. I hinted arthadhyasa, jnanadhyasa that day. Now look into that. Atasmin. What do you mean by atasmin? Kalatraye api sarpa abhavavati rajvadau. In 3 periods of time, there is no snake upon the rope. Kalatraye api sarpa abhavavati rajvadau. Then tadbuddhihi means what? Tadbuddhi means pratibhasika sarpadi buddhihi. Unreal projected snake jnanam. This person do not know that snake is unreal, but he is seeing snake upon that. That is called atasmin. பாம்பு இல்லாத இடத்தில் பாம்பா பார்க்கறது. அத்தஸ்மின் என்ன? ஒரு பொருள் இல்லாத இடத்தில் அர்த்தம். அது இல்லாதும் போது இருக்கவே இல்லை. தத் புத்தி, பாம்பு புத்தி, அதுதான் அத்தஸ்மின் தத் புத்தி. Like that shell silver also. Atasmin tat buddhi. Then what? Tadrisha sarpadi tat jnanam cha adhyasaha ityuchyate. This is called adhyasa definition. That type of seeing the snake upon the rope where it is not there is called adhyasaha. Then what he says? Ayancha adhyasaha dvividhaha. Arthadhyasaha jnanadhyasascha iti. Now you understand? Arthadhyasa and jnanadhyasa. So this is what I said. What is arthadhyasa? What is Jnanadhyasa, Bhranti Jnana Vishayi Bhuta Mithya Sarpadi Arthadhyasa. So once you see the false rope snake, it is called Arthadhyasa. Tadrisha Mithyartha Jnanam Jnanadhyasa. If you get the knowledge of that unreal snake knowledge, it's called Jnanadhyasa. That is the meaning. Then he explains further what is the Bhranti. Now you got it? What do you mean by Adhyasana? You go to 44th page, Tippani, whenever you get doubt. Clear? Now, we look into the portion. What he want to say? The whole world is Anirvachaniya Khyati, I introduced in the last class. You cannot establish this rope snake, you cannot explain about it. That is called Anirvachaniya Khyati. Khyati means experience, Anubhava. Anirvachaniya Anubhavam. Nirvachanam panna mudiyadu. Snake is there, you cannot say. Snake is not there, you cannot say. You cannot say he is there, you cannot say he is not there. Then what it is? Uncategorizable experience. Categorically, I cannot talk about what it is. இருக்கனே சொல்ல முடியாது, இல்லையே சொல்ல முடியாது. அப்போ என்ன ख्याति, என்ன எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ்? அனிர்வச்சனீயம், நிர்வச்சனம் பண்ண முடியாத ஒரு எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ். அதுதான் அனிர்வச்சனீய ख्याति. சரி, now look into the portion. What am I going to get this? All these words, jugglery, am I going to get any benefit? Lot of benefit. Drishti Srishti Vada, this Satta Dvaya Vada is meant to falsify the entire universe, is also like a dream. First he gives 3 examples: Rajasarpa, Swapna, Indrajalavat. Then he gives the Pramāṇam. Vividha Satta Vada, to talk about, I am not just introducing, Nishaladasa says, I have Shastra Praman. So many quotations, all are quotations for Vividha Satta Vada. Now let us see first examples. Ahankaradi Nikhila Anatma Vastu Jatam. All, entire universe, Vastu Jatam means here Arthadhyasa. Just as you have seen rope snake, entire world you have to keep in the place of, say loudly, rope snake. Is it? Are you ready? Are you ready? When we are talking about rope snake, very nice to listen. The entire world, including your body, mind, you have put in the place of rope snake. That is the meaning of Vastu Jatam. All Vastu, all objects, Vishaya, whatever you see, all of them called as Arthadhyasaha. Then Tat Jnanancha. Tat Jnanam comes under what? That world knowledge, world Anubhava. This world I am experiencing. I am experiencing people. I am experiencing many objects. So many things I am experiencing. In the Jnana Irukalayo. Now this class is going on. Vicharasagara. Today class is shifted to first floor because we have gone to 2 times. That's why we have come to first floor. So this Jnanam, what Jnanam is it? Arthadhyasa or Jnanadhyasa? Jnanadhyasa. Tacha Jnanam cha bandhaha ityuchyate. This alone is called Jnanadhyasaha iti uchyate. Seeing the world, Arthadhyasa. This is the world I am seeing all objects is called Jnanadhyasa. Vichara says, whoever sees the world and thinking that they are seeing the world, they are having adhyasa. They are wrong perception. They are having wrong perception towards the world, wrong perception towards their body, mind. Can you accept? This is what Nischala wants to say. Idam cha pratyagatma vilakshanam bandha rupam anatma vastu jatam. Pratyagatma vilakshanam. This arthadhyasa, the whole world, and jnanam, anubhava of this world, jnanadhyasa, both are different, vilakshanam. From whom? Pratyagatma, the self, the Atma. From Atma, the self, Brahman, the entire universe is different. Now tell me, rope is different from rope snake or not? Rope snake is rope. Rope is different from rope snake or not? In the doubt. Rope snake jnanam also different from rope or not? That's called vilakshanam. It is different. Rope is different from rope snake also. Rope is different from rope snake knowledge also. Because you have right perception or wrong perception? Wrong perception. Adiki tala aadittu. Nischala dasa says, idikku kuda tala aadanu. Eppo aadavo unga ishtam. In the whole world is also like a rope snake, and world experience is also same world rope snake experience madriga. Then who is upon whom you are seeing? Rope snake you are seeing upon rope. Whole world you are seeing upon Pratyagatma. What a teaching you say. Pratyagatma. That Atma Swarupam is Satyam. Bandhaha, Bandharupam, Anatma Vastu Jatam. Whole world is which is causing bondage. Once you see the rope snake, what comes? Laugh, smiling, fear, tremors, sweating, bondage. That is called bondage. You lose your temper. You lose your whole hopes on life. That is called bandha. Similarly, once you see the word Nama Rupa as real upon Brahman and you think it is real in your mind, it is called adhyasa. That adhyasa is the cause for bondage. Now for our dukkham, for our sorrow, for our fear, for insecurity, this erroneous perception is the cause. Next, yada pratiyate tada eva asti. Examples he gives vastu jatam rajju sarpa. First example, rajju sarpa anubhava. Swapna anubhava, indrajaladivat. All swapna anubhava is real or unreal? Unreal. Can you say totally it is unreal? You cannot say. Asat iti navaktum shakyate swapnam. Dream. It is real also? You cannot say. Therefore swapna also comes under what? Sadasat vilakshanam anirvachaniyam. What about Indrajalam, magicians, magic? That also same. I am experiencing all magical vastus upon the stage when he is generally creating. But after some time, no object is there. Bhranti. Therefore, Rajju Sarpa, one example. Swapna is another example. Indrajalam is also another example. Like that, your whole world is also நாலாவது போட்டுக்கோ அதில். ஸ்வப்ரஜ்ஜு சர்ப்ப ஸ்வப்ன இந்திரஜாலாதிவத் ஜாக்ரத் பிரபஞ்சः அபி மித்யா ஏவ. You are giving reality to that because of your adhyasa. What you want to say? Adhyasa is born out of ignorance. Ajnanam eva adhyasasya karanam. Ignorance is the mother. Superimposition, adhyasa is the child. Karyam. Baby. All our ajnanam is cause for our superimposition. Whole Vedanta is for this. Finally, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha. And we have left this education, and our whole generation people are going to Anatma Vidya. Atma Vidya we have left, and we are continuing in superimposition, nourishing, nurturing with nutritions. Lot of nutrition we are giving. BE, ME, MBA, all countries, ஒரு country விடாமலே போய் விழுந்து படிக்கிறான். கஷ்டப்பட்டுட்டு lakhs and lakhs of rupees கட்டி பேங்க் லோன் வாங்கி வீடு பேங்க்ல வச்சு என்னென்னமோ பண்ணுறான். என்னப்பான்னா அனாத்ம வித்யை படிக்கிறதுக்காக, அபராவித்யை படிக்கிறதுக்காக உலகம் ஓடிட்டு இருக்குது. படிக்க வேண்டியது படிக்காமல். இதுக்கு ஒன்றும் செலவு பண்ண வேண்டாம். பாருங்க, புக் இருக்கட்டும், இல்லாட்டாலும் எழுதலாம், எழுதாமல் இருக்கலாம். பட் யூ கேன் claim that I am Satyam Brahma. Unfortunately, whole humanity running for Anatma Vidya, not Atma Vidya. If any of Swamini talking, பாவம் அந்த சுவாமினி வேறு ஒன்றும் வேலை இல்லை, no other job. She is teaching. Whenever we have time, we will go and sit. No attendance. She never asked why you didn't come in the last class. அது கேட்டால் வரமாட்டாள், அதுதான் கேட்க மாட்டாள். ஸோ அப்படிப்பட்டது ஏன் படிப்பான், எதுக்கு படிக்கணும்னா? But the one who knows the importance of this education, spiritual educational program, they only can listen, not all people. Anyhow, come. Yada pratiyate tada eva asti. When you see only, that rope snake appears. If you don't see, it won't be there. Even dream also. When you are experiencing only, anubhava kale eva asti. Once you wake up, it disappears. Indrajalam also. When you see only, it appears. When you don't see, it won't appear. Anubhava kale eva tada eva asti pratiyate gnata satta. Yada pratiyate gnata satta. Pratiyate means gnata satta. It is there. Rope snake is there and gnata. Tadeva asti. Appoda arthadhyasa will be there. If here it is not there, that doesn't exist. Apratiti dashayam. If it is not appearing, agnata satta. If it is not appearing, apratiti dashayam, tasya satta nasti eva iti. Once I am not seeing it, apratiti dashayam, when I am not seeing it, tasya satta eva nasti. You will not talk about that rope snake or dream. So dream also like that only. Iti Vedānta Siddhantaha. This is the conclusion of Vedānta, or this is the message, this is the teaching of Vedānta, where it is said, Upanishad. Now we will read the portion. Atayeva na kanchana kamam kamayate na kanchana swapnam pashyati tat sushuptam natu tadvitiyamasti tatonyat vibhaktam yat pashyet sa yada tejasa abhibhutaha bhavati atraiva devaha atraisha devaha swapnanna pashyati evam hi vai tat sarvam para atmani sampratisthate पृथिवी च पृथिवी मात्रा च इत्यादि वेदान्तेषु सुषुप्तौ निखिलद्वैत दृश्य प्रपञ्चस्य निःशेषभावः प्रतिपादितः ataha eva. Therefore, because of this above said reason, Upanishad is talking na kanchana kamam kamayate. That sushupti means what? In Mandukya Agama Prakaranam 5th mantra, what is the definition of sushupti is given there. Na kanchan kamam kamayate. He is not seeing any Jagrat Prapancha and desiring anything in deep sleep. Yes, you are not seeing anything, you are not desiring anything. Na kanchana swapnam pashyati, not seeing any dream objects also. When sushupti, in deep sleep, pashyati, swapnam pashyati, tat sushuptam. Na kanchana swapnam pashyati. Deep sleep is that where you don't see Jagrat Prapancha, waking world. Deep sleep is that you don't see any dream world, dream objects. That is called deep sleep. Gadha Nidra. Who says this? Mandukya Upanishad 5th mantra. Not only that, Brihadaranyaka also 4th chapter 3rd Brahmanam 23rd mantra. Natu tad dvitiyamasti. There is no second object at all. Tato anyat vibhaktam yat pashyed. He is not seeing any second object. Where in deep sleep. He is not seeing any second object in deep sleep. Correct or not? What is Upanishad telling? 100% correct? You are not seeing any dvitiya vastu, second object. Then what? Evam hi vai tat sarvam. This is a whole thing about sleep. Because when we are in sleep, we cannot know what is sleep. So Upanishad has to talk about sleep. Evam ha vai tat sarvam para atmani sampratisthate. Prashnopanishad 4th chapter 7th mantra also says, in this manner sarvam Jagrat Prapancha or Swapna Padartha, Jagrat Padartha, Sarvam Para Atmani Sampratisthate. They merge into Prajna or Ishvara. Sampratisthate. Then what? Again Prashnopanishad. Atmani Sampratisthate means in sleep they all abide in Paramatma. Who are all? Jagrat Prapancha, Jagrat Shariram, Swapna Prapancha, Swapna Shariram, all of them. Prithvi cha, Prithvi Matra cha. Prithvi means Sthula Prapancha. Prithvi, Sthula Prapancha or Sthula Panchabhutas. Sthula Panchabhutas, Prithvi cha, Prithvi Matra cha, Pancha Sukshma Bhutas also. They all merge into Karana, Shariram or Prajna or Ishvara. 4th chapter, 8th mantra, Prashnopanishad. Ityadi Vedanteshu. Like this, so many statements, Vedānta Vakyeshu. Vedanteshu means Vedānta Vakyeshu. Sushuptau Nikhila Dvaita Drushya Prapanchasya. In Sushupti, Nikhila Dvaita, the entire dual world, entire duality, Drishya Prapancha, the objective world, Prapanchasya, Nishesha Abhavat, totally absent. You don't remember mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, nothing. And 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, aha, I slept well, everybody happy. Enge, ella marandita. Wife is not angry. How can you forget me 6 hours? She is fighting. Husband is also not asking her, you left me 6 hours, you have forgotten me 6 hours. And wife, no. Everybody is happy in sleep by forgetting everything. Nishesha abhavaha. Pratipaditaha. This is established. This is Upanishad vandu sollanuma. Sollanum. Because to establish the fact, Upanishad is, this is called known to unknown. All of us know nothing is, duality is not there in deep sleep. Clear? Clear. So what? Next you see. Yasman kinchidapi Dvaitam Sushupta upalabhyate Tasma Sushuptau Nikhila Dvaita Prapanchaha Praviliyate Prabodhe cha Punarevotpadyate. You can take the book into the hand and see and read loudly. Because small letters, so that if you read loudly, I will get inspiration. Otherwise, I will get perspiration. Yada suptaha swapnam na kanchana pashyati atha yatha asmin prana evaikadha bhavati tatha enam vak sarvairnamabhi sahapyeti chakshuhu sarvaihi rupaihi sahapyeti Shrotram sarvaihi shabdaihi sahapyeti manaha sarvair dhyanaihi sahapyeti saha yada pratibudhyate yathagner jwalitaha यथाग्ने ज्वलितः विस्फुलिङ्गाः विप्रतिष्ठेरन् एवमेवैतत् अस्मात् आत्मनः प्राणाः यथायतनम् विप्रतिष्ठन्ते प्राणेभ्यो देवाः देवेभ्यो लोकाः सुषुप्तिकाले सकले विलीने तमोभिभूतः सुखरूपमेति पुरत्रये क्रीडति यश्च जीवः ततस्तु जातं सकलं विचित्रम् अथ यदा सुषुप्तः भवति यदा न कस्यचन वेद स यदोर्ननाभिः tantuna uccharet yathagnehe shudra vispulingaha vicharanti evameva अस्मादात्मनः सर्वे प्राणाः सर्वे लोकाः सर्वे देवाः सर्वाणि भूतानि युच्चरन्ति इत्येवमादिश्रुतिभिः अयमर्थः प्रतिपादितः अयमेव दृष्टिसृष्टिवाद इति वेदान्तशास्त्रे प्रसिद्धः उत्तरत्र स एषः प्रपञ्चते यस्मात् न किंचिदपि द्वैतं सुषुप्तौ उपलभ्यते. In deep sleep, sushuptau na upalabhyate, not available. What is not available in sushupti? Kinchidapi dvaitam. No second object is available in deep sleep. Do you agree? Do you agree? No second object is available for your experience. Yasmat na kinchidapi dvaitam sushuptau upalabhyate tasmat na kinchid, that na upalabhyate you have to supply na is there. Yasmat na kinchidapi dvaitam sushuptau na upalabhyate tasmat, therefore Sushuptau, in deep sleep, Nikhila Dvaita Vishprapanchaha, entire duality, the world, objects, Praviliyate, all of them dissolved into Sushupti Purusha. Praviliyate. Prabodhe, once you wake up, who? The sleeper. You, the sleeper, Prabodhe. Punareva utpadyate. Again your husband, wife, family, children, car, house, all things utpadyate. Once you have gone to sleep, no car, no house, no money, no even body awareness also. Na upalabhyate punareva utpadyate yatha prabodhe. Then यदा सुप्तः स्वप्नं न कंचन पश्यति यथा अस्मिन् प्राणः एव एकधा भवति. At that time all the pranas, sense organs, all of them goes into the hridayam, antakaranam, because they are taking rest. In the all appa nimmadi konjam thoongadhukku pona they will take rest, so they all go inside. Pranaha eva ekadha bhavati. Ekadha means merges. Prana means all sense organs goes into one place. Ekadha bhavati. Tatha enam vak sarva namavi. All speech. Edunditana vada 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 pesittu irukom. Thoongumbodhu vak goes into antakaranam. Vak sarvair namavi. All names, whatever you utter, all goes inside. Saha apyeti means they merge into the karana shariram or prajna. What about eyes? Chakshuhu sarvaihi rupaihi. All forms, colors, objects, ella rupam. Tangamalige gone. In the store, Saravana store, shopping, whatever you have, everything, just rupaihi saha apyeti. They goes merge into antakaranam prajna. Srotram sarvaihi shabdaihi. No object, no sound. No sound you can listen. இந்த மைக் சவுண்டு, கார் சவுண்டு, நிம்மதி. அந்த தூங்கும்போது no traffic sound, even small sound also you don't listen in the sleep. Even snake crawl on your body also, or sound varum, a sound also you can't listen. Mosquito also theriyadu. Shabdaihi saha apyeti. What about mind? Mind also sarvaihi dhyanaihi. Dhyana means not meditation. Whatever mind was thinking throughout the day, dhyanam, chintana, from all of that saha apyeti. It along goes with prajna, merges into karana shariram. Sthula sharira, sukshma sharira, that jnanam, everything merges into that. Saha yadha pratibudhyate, once he wakes up, yatha agnir jvalataha vispulingaha. Gives example. Just as from fire all sparks comes, like that when this person wakes up, wouldn't watch he sees phone, then paste, brush, lot of things he goes and sees, inquires, so many, like vispulingaha, like fire, whatever comes, sparks, fire sparks, like that. He gives the example, yatha agnehe jvalataha, jvalataha agnehe, and the smoke var agnilo indi varadu, sparks. You are in half sleep, you don't see anything. Passive mind cannot see anything. You have to become active. And water is coming today, early morning water wakes up you, and milkman wakes up you, so many things comes and wakes up you. Active mind alone can vispulingaha vipratishtheran evam etat. In this manner, just as sparks comes from the conflagration, nicely kindled fire, similarly you are all kindled when you wake up. Suppose you are sleeping in the class, you are not sleeping, suppose you sleep, you cannot listen my words, you cannot see me also, yes, even partially also. If you sleep like that, nothing, no form, no sound, nothing, you are in your own world. Pavam Swamini, avada. Etat tasmat atmanaha pranaha yatha ayatanam vipratishthante. Similarly, once the fire goes fully, all sparks goes into the fire. Like that, when this person goes to sleep, this person, when I am going to sleep, all sense organs of action and sense organs of knowledge, shabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandha, everything. Hand, if you lift the hand, tirupi kela vidum. Kaal lift pandi varu kela vidum. Karma indriyani, gnana indriyani, they are all doing strike like. They are not functioning. Pranebhyaha devaha devebhyo lokaha. So, from pranas, all devatas, prana devatas, sense organs corresponding devatas are there. So devatas are also merged into total devata. Once we wake up, sense organs are active, corresponding devatas are also active. Suppose they are not active, no use. So they are also active. Once sense organs are active, devatas are also active, corresponding devatas, chakshur devata, suryaha, rasanaya, varunaha, all these devatas, rasanaya, varunaha, granasya, ashwino, all lokas you start thinking. America, Switzerland, London, Australia, Africa, India, so many lokas you think about other lokas also. Loka. All lokas, devatas, sense organs gone where when you are sleeping? Now Dvaita Prapancha gone and it comes. Ayaram, Gayaram. Ayaram, Gayaram. So what now? Kaivalya Upanishad says, Sushupti kale sakale viline. Once you are in Sushupti, deep sleep, sakale viline, everything merges. Tamo vibhutaha sukharupameti. You do not know anything. Tamo vibhuta. You enjoy sukham. I slept well. I don't know anything. Sukharupam eti. Abba. Nimmadiya irukka. Thoongitaanna. Adula Kaivalya Upanishad. Similar, Devebhyo Lokaha, this is from Kaushitaki Upanishad. Kaushitaki Upanishad 4:19, 4th chapter, 19th mantra. Devaha, Lokaha, Devebhyaha, above line is from Kaushitaki. This one is Kaivalya Upanishad, 13th mantra. Again, next further also Kaivalya Upanishad, only continuation, that we will see in the next class. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.